I think £1.50 is a bit expensive.
It should belong to everybody. Everybody should be able to come.
This is ridiculous. Everywhere you go over here, you have to pay, though.
If you did want to get here without paying, there'll still be a way to do it. You'd take the cliff path from the village of Sennen a mile away, and you don't have to pass any ticket sellers. Derek Taylor, News at 10, Land's End.
And what will they be charging at John O'Groats? That's it tonight. Good night.
Good evening. The Fraud Squad have opened an investigation into a Dorset firm which provides shorthand writers for the South Crown Courts. Barry Baines and Company in Weymouth employed more than 60 writers for courts throughout the South-Western Circuit, but the Lord Chancellor has now decided to suspend the firm's contract pending the inquiry. Mr. Baines had won the £3 million contract in the face of stiff competition. Many of his staff have now been taken on by other firms, so that court hearings tomorrow are not disrupted. Thames Valley Police announced tonight, after a long investigation, that there'll be no prosecution against a policeman accused of rape. A woman from the Reading area had alleged that a constable raped her after driving her home in his car, but police now say there'll be no criminal proceedings, although an internal inquiry is continuing. There's been a fresh move to unseat one of the South East's longest-serving MPs. Local councillor Norman Wright says he's prepared to stand at the next election as an independent Tory candidate against Thanet West MP William Rhys-Davies. Young Conservatives in Thanet claim that Mr Rhys-Davies, who's 66, no longer has the support of his constituency. They're urging him to retire. Part of the Portsmouth Harbour area may be transformed into a Mediterranean-type marina. City councillors in Portsmouth have given outline approval for a 7-year development project costing £30 million. The marina would be the focal point of a waterside village accommodating up to 1,000 yachts. It'll be surrounded by flats and houses. Together with the hotel, shops and cafes, it could provide 1,500 construction jobs. But the council's Labour group have warned that they'll block the scheme if they gain control in the May elections. They say high levels of toxic wastes could be lying beneath the surface. A Kent man has finally won compensation for injuries suffered in an air crash in the First World War. Wing Commander Eric Tooth, who lives in Lyminge, has been awarded £900. A new move in the fight to save Brighton's derelict West Pier. The Common Market are paying more than £2,000 towards research into possible ways of raising funds. It's reckoned that restoration work could cost several £1 million. Thieves who raided a pheasant farm on the Rothschilds estate at Exbury in Hampshire may get more than they bargained for. They stole 48 top-quality pheasants which had just been treated with a deworming drug. Anyone who eats them could be seriously ill. Finally, the weather. There'll be some showers about tonight and air temperatures will fall to around 4 degrees centigrade. There may be a touch of ground frost in places. Tomorrow there'll be sunny periods but also some fast-moving showers. Highest temperatures 8 degrees centigrade and winds northwesterly, force 5 to 7. And that's it from the TVS Newsroom for tonight. More from us at 1:20 tomorrow and of course coast to coast at 6 o'clock. Good night.
In the land of the giants, a European car has taken on all comers and won. The Renault 9, European Car of the Year 1982, has been voted American Car of the Year 1983 by Motor Trend magazine. Because even in America, the big uneconomical car has had its day. Europe said it first, now America says it too. The Renault 9. It's in great shape.
In any job, whatever its size, you'll find the biggest Mars bar ever comes in very handy. Mars. Biggest value and enjoyment around. It's the goodness of milk, sugar, glucose, and thick chocolate in a Mars that helps you work rest and play.
Give 'em a bit of Baxter's Best. This week there's boneless leg of pork for £1.19 a pound and minced beef at 99 pence a pound. Matthew's Norfolk Farm turkeys 59 pence a pound and our own made £1 pork pies 75 pence each. So give 'em a bit of Baxter's Best this week and for Easter.
Are you self-employed, in a job without a pension? Then think about a personal pension plan.
I'm too young to think about pensions.
Lots of people say that at your age. 10 years later, it's...
I'm too busy to talk about pensions.
10 years again, and they begin to wonder.
I wish I'd made arrangements for a pension.
Another 10 years, and...
It's worrying to have no pension to look forward to.
So finally, what are you going to do?
What can I do?
It's never too soon to find out about a personal pension plan. Phone for this brochure from Pearl Assurance, one of Britain's leading life assurance companies. It explains how you could retire on a guaranteed pension with a tax-free lump sum into the bargain. And for every £100 you invest, even as a basic taxpayer, you could get £30 back as tax relief, or £60 if you pay at the highest rate. All the details are in this free brochure, so if you're self-employed, in a job without a pension, phone now for your copy from Pearl Assurance, because Pearl cares.
Now on TVS, our Wednesday night film, Speed Trap.